You want to hear my take on the new updated YouTube rules about non-original and recycled content on YouTube? Are you going to be banned? Let's talk.
AI slop, it's been termed thing. This won't be a long video. I'm not here to, say what things aren't. And this is all my opinion too, by the way. It could be the worst thing that's ever happened. But look, people in general will jump onto an image, and you can see some here. This is the first thing that drew me to it. And immediately when I see something like this, I think, yeah, it's crap, right? So, and I'd assumed that YouTube doesn't want to take down 75% of the content. So what it is, I'll just explain what's gone out. YouTube did an update to the rules just to include a few more things, I guess, around AI or what they consider unoriginal content. And of course, the YouTubers, it doesn't even have to necessarily be against AI, but it has to be shock value. And I promise you on this channel, and in my life, I try to be objective. When things seem over the top, I sort of look at them, even when it's from people that I have massive respect for. I've had business mentors that will go on their Instagram page, and I don't think these particular people are doing it for shock value, but I think they've bought into some shock value that'll go on and say things like, this law is going after your free speech, and your free speech will be gone. And I'll be like, whoa, okay. And then I'll look into it, and it's not quite that. And that's kind of how I feel about these new slightly updated take on the YouTube thing. So, some of the people that come up quite a bit, like the music attorney, right? I like her. She's awesome. When you actually dig into her content, she's very good. But at the same time, I think she would sell all of her puppies, her family, her children, all her photos of her childhood in order to get another 1,000 subscribers. I just think that's the case. Her thumbnails, as you can see here, they're shock value. And when these people see this stuff, they know it's attention grabbing. Obviously, I want to stay on topical content, and that's going to draw viewers to me. And I don't give a crap if this intro is taking too long. I know some people say your intros are too long. I just want to give some context and tell you how I look at things. So straight away, I just thought this is rubbish. So then I sort of read through the terms, like it's not that much of a change. In the July 15th deadline where they're going to implement these changes has come and gone. It's now, I think, the 23rd of July here in Australia. And yeah, it's come and gone. And there's little things. Dr. No, one of our really loyal subscribers who I enjoy seeing every week in the comments, has pointed out that one thing it's done is if you have static images that are AI produced, you may be picked up, and some people have. I just want to say that I've always stayed within the rules of what DistroKid says, so I've never had any of my music taken down, even though people scream from the rafters that it does. I have not seen it, and I haven't had anybody that I know that it's stayed within the rules of DistroKid taken down. So that's hopefully a bit of at ease for that. And YouTube, I have not heard anything that's unoriginal get taken down. But what I want to do is I want to read you a release from the YouTube Insider of what the actual thing was after all the panic came through of what they said. Hey, I hope you like this video so far. Please subscribe below. Like I say every week, this is a community channel. The more successful this gets, the more attention to AI music and your stuff, and the better it is for all of us, including you yourself. Also, take note of the charity I support, which is the John Fawcett Foundation. There's definitely going to be a lot of updates for that. Thank you to everybody who has donated to that so far. I've basically raised recently about $500. That's gone directly towards somebody else that's raising money to John Fawcett. And that entire thing, to include your donations of $500, has raised the record amount and one time of $13,500 towards the John Fawcett Foundation. So I appreciate you for that. If you would like to support my channel, because this channel does take quite a bit to run every month, you can check out in the description below. You can either make a donation to me directly. I think you can donate directly during the video as well, but there's a PayPal link below. And yeah, that's it. You can buy a t-shirt or something from my store. So thank you. And we'll continue with the video. Cool. So here's YouTube Insider. If you're seeing posts about a July 2025 update to the YouTube Partner Program monetization policies, and you're concerned if it will affect your reaction clips or other types of channels, well, I'm Renee Ritchie. I'm a creator who works inside YouTube, and here's the deal. This is a minor update to the YouTube's long long-standing YouTube policies to help better identify when content is mass-produced or repetitive. This type of content has already been ineligible for monetization for years and is content that viewers often consider spam. That's it. That's what he says. Now, will your video or your music be caught up in that? Sure. Why not? There's false positives in everything. While YouTube is trying to cut down on inauthentic AI stuff that's going out, they're using AI to do that. And at the moment, there's no perfect AI. You're going to get false positives, right? Like, go ahead. I'll show you an example of one that I kind of made fun of in one of my songs, a granny produced with no body, right? I didn't ask for a granny produced with no body. We don't, ask for images to be made up of women that have 14 fingers on one hand, but it happened. And, sometimes your right of reply in YouTube is going to get missed, or it's going to be wrong because that's picked up with AI as well. But as far as a policy shift, I can't see where it's happening. And I think a lot of the stuff outside of that, and you're going to continue to see it, as AI slop. It's referred to as AI slop. And I think part of it is hopeful. I think people that are tired of AI or never liked it in the first place, they're going to see a couple words and a couple headlines and they're going to run with it. So this video very much is here as a talking point for you down in the comments below to go ahead and talk about it, because it could be that they put out a minor policy update, they sold it as a minor policy update, but they're executing it as something that I haven't seen, by the way, and I'm not seeing a whole lot of rumbling in the AI music community. So that's my take on that, and I hope you catch me for the next video.